Past couple of days we've been experiencing a taste of the winter wonderland, which is why I chose to do this out on my back porch. Snow, rain, freezing conditions. It's 27 degrees out here. I should be sitting indoors on a client Zoom call rather than freezing my backside off out here. But we don't make our living sitting on the couch. But for these snowy days, let's hang out for a bit and enjoy the break from the normal rush and craziness of the day. Today I'd like to cover mistakes buyers make when applying for a mortgage. These are the ones that we should just avoid altogether. My magazine, Good to Be Home, is being delivered to mailboxes today, and there's a ton of reading and information. I'm hoping that you got your copy. Next, I cover a couple DIYs and discuss the question, when do you do it versus when do you get the professionals to handle it? I'll wrap up today's episode with the mortgage rate update. I think the next couple of minutes are going to be worth your time. So curl up on your favorite couch and indulge me for the next couple of minutes for episode 60 of Tripp's take on real estate. Buying a house is a big deal. It's super exciting and nerve-wracking all at the same time. So before you start planning where that new 75-inch TV goes, there are some important things to keep in mind after you apply for that mortgage and before you seal that deal. Check out these tips. No big cash deposits. Don't go throwing wads of cash into your accounts without talking to your loan officer first. Lenders need to track where your money's coming from, and cash doesn't leave a clear trail. So chat with your loan officer about how to document your transactions. It's not just stuff for the house. Any major purchase can raise eyebrows, especially for lenders. Buying a bunch of stuff adds up to higher debt-to-income ratios, and that can mess with your mortgage approval. So resist the urge to splurge, even on that killer sofa or fancy fridge with that TV on the door. Steer clear of co-signing for loans. It might seem like you're just helping a friend out, but it can mess with your debt-to-income ratios too. Your lender will count it against you, even if you're not the one shelling out the cash. Keep things simple for your lender. Don't go switching bank accounts. They need to keep tabs on your assets, and it's easier when there's consistency. Before you move any money around, give your loan officer a heads up. Whether it's shiny new credit card or a sweet ride, hold off on new credit applications. Every time your credit report gets pulled from different places, it can ding your FICO score. Lower scores mean higher interest rates, or even a mortgage denial. Closing accounts won't make you less risky. In fact, it can hurt your credit score. Your score looks at how long you've had credit and how much you're using. Closing accounts messes with both of those, so keep those accounts open. Be straight with your lender about any changes in your life. If there's a problem with your income, assets, or credit, let them know. Changes should be handled in a way that won't wreck your home loan dreams. Upcoming job switch, definitely share with your lender. Remember, the key is to keep things smooth sailing. So before you do anything major, like buying or moving money or life-changing decisions, give your lender a shout. They're the experts who can tell you how your money moves might mess up with your home loan application. My magazine, Good to Be Home, is dropping in mailboxes today. Tons of great articles for you to read, one of which touches on a subject, finding the perfect sofa. Some clients and I were just discussing this yesterday. There are articles that cover DIY projects that warm your home, such as seals, film, draft stopper, to recovering from the holidays, and in an interview with Nashville's renovating duo Brooke and Bryce Gillum. So much more. This 50-page magazine is chock full of great information, and it's free to my clients and those who would like to request it. Home improvement projects aren't only good investments, they can also make your home a more convenient and stylish place to live in. But which ones should you do, and when should you call in the professionals? First, here are several DIYs you may be interested in. Repainting a room to a color that doesn't represent your grandmother's home is a good idea. If you're thinking of selling, make sure it's neutral and tasteful. Redoing the grout in the bathroom or sanding and refinishing the hardwood floors can be a good idea. This can be very messy and involve a lot of dust. Be sure you have a good face mask and eye protection. Replacing doorknobs with levers is a big upgrade that can significantly update your home, but don't do this without changing out the hinges. Make sure the colors match as well. Got the old brown cabinets that really capture that 70s look? Painting them can refresh your kitchen space and put off completely replacing them for years. Go ahead and update the knobs, pulls, and hinges. Want to really enjoy your kitchen? Update that Formica or Corian to granite or quartz. Those overgrown shrubs that now look like trees are undoubtedly covering the fronts and sides of your home. Cut them back to replace them with azaleas or rhododendrons to refresh and re-energize that curb appeal. And go ahead and throw some fresh mulch down as well. Who knows, with all these changes, you may enjoy your home so much you can put off a move for a future time. Don't get into electrical, plumbing, HVAC, or structural changes without a professional guiding you or performing the work for you. On-the-job training can get very painful and expensive should things go wrong. I'm refreshing my baseline property in the mortgage update to reflect a more average priced property in the Northern Virginia, DC DMV market. The latest mortgage interest rate for a $750,000 home with 20% down and a credit score of around 750 for a 30-year fixed mortgage is 6.945%. This is down from about 8.3% in mid-October 2023. As you can see behind me, there's snow on the ground in the Northern Virginia area. Get out there and have fun in it, or not. Maybe grab a cup of hot chocolate and enjoy a warm fireplace. See you next week.